So there are a lot of content currently in Crash Bandicoot 4, so it's only common to be confused on what you need to do to be able to hit 106% in the game. With this video, I'll be showing you not only how to achieve that 106%, but also 2 ways on how you can achieve that step by step. One method I would recommend for the more casual player, and another method would be for the more hardcore player, where you try to get 106% as fast as you can. Now without further ado, let's get started. Now if you don't know, in order to get 106%, this is what your achievement should look like, which includes getting all of the normal gems, all of the inverted gems, or the 4 colored gems as well, and the platinum time trial relics, the platinum flashback tapes, and the insanely perfect relic. It doesn't really matter if you are doing this in retro mode or modern mode, both mode actually works fine. I know this seems actually a lot, so let's start by doing this from the beginning step by step, and let's jump into the first method first for the more casual players. First of all, aim to complete all of the levels first normally. You don't need to prioritize on getting the 6 gems for now. While you're doing that, aim to get all of the 4 hidden colored gems, which are the red, blue, yellow, and green ones. The purpose of this first step is to simply open up some of the secret colored path with the gems and to get the triple spin by completing the game the first time. Now once you're actually done completing the game for the first time, you should have the triple spin and the 4 colored gems already. But before you head back to doing the normal levels, do all of the inverted mode levels first and get all of the gems there. You can take your time here as this will be much easier than what we're about to do next. Once that is done, you're gonna have to make a choice. Either get all of the platinum relics first in the time trials or get the insanely perfect relics first. It is totally up to you on which to tackle first, as both of them are equally as hard. Now for the case of the time trials, do note that you do not need to get the purple, aka the developer time trial relic. It is entirely optional and does not contribute to your 106% run. The platinum is more than enough. This is why I suggested to complete the game first to get the triple spin, as it will make time trials much more easier. As for the insanely perfect relic, there are some important facts that you need to know that will make your run so much easier. First of all, you do not need to collect the hidden gem while trying to complete the insanely perfect relic run. You will still get the insanely perfect relic if you have missed it, which means you only need to collect 5 gems in a level and not 6. So if you feel the hidden gem is actually out of your way, feel free to ignore it. Secondly, it is okay to die while going for the insanely perfect relic, but only if it happened in the bonus stage. Dying outside of the bonus stage, however, will in fact fail the insanely perfect run. Thirdly, you do not need to collect every single Wumpa fruit. In fact, only 80% of it is enough to get the gem. After all, you will be trying to destroy all of the crates anyway, and that itself will lead you to getting the 80% of the Wumpa fruits easily. So you don't have to go out of your way to collect every single Wumpa fruits that you see. Now once you've got all of the 38 platinum and 38 insanely perfect relic, you can now jump into the flashback tapes and get the platinum from it. Now the reason we didn't jump into the flashback tapes first is because you will need to collect the tapes to access them. And while we're doing the insanely perfect relic run first, we will automatically collect the tapes along the way anyway. So that is why the flashback tape levels are placed at the very last spot of the checklist. Now once all of the platinum flashback tapes are done, the final step is to head back to the normal levels and collect any remaining hidden gems that you have actually missed out. After that, you should achieve the 106% and unlock the secret ending of the game. Now that is all for the very first method. I know it is a very long process, but I feel that this is much more suited for the more casual player, especially if you are newer to the game. Now if you are looking for a more quicker method, Here is one for the more hardcore players. This method is actually used and personally shared to me by another YouTuber that I have a very big respect for, Abdu the Arabic guy. He had achieved 106% of the game 4 times, with each of them getting faster and faster. I will leave a link to his channel in the description below, so do support him as he is one of the most impressive players out there. Now on to his method of achieving 106% as fast as possible. This is what he personally does, so the credit of this method goes entirely to him. Firstly, complete every levels in the game, including getting all of the gems as well as the colored ones for your very first playthrough. Once done, you should have all 228 gems for the normal levels. Immediately after that, head to the flashback tape levels and get the platinum for all of them. The reason for this is to avoid fatigue and the repetitiveness of playing the same level over and over again. Once you're done with the flashback tapes, head back to the inverted mode levels next and collect all 228 gems from there. After that, you are now left with the platinum time trial relics and the insanely perfect relic. It is entirely up to you on how you want to complete them, but Abdu recommends the time trial first and then only move on to the insanely perfect relic, since the latter is the hardest one of them all. And that is actually how you get 106% at a much more faster pace. Again, a big thank you to Abdu for sharing this method to me. It is of course much more harder if you chosen to go to this route, but definitely way more faster than the first method if done right. If you have any questions at all, do leave a comment down below, as I'm sure there are a lot of you that would love to share your experiences of Crash 4 as well. And while you're still here, do check out my other videos as well for Crash Bandicoot 4, as I'm sure you enjoy them just as much as I did in making them. This is the Viperian signing off, thanks for watching and I'll see you in that video.